Hi all, my name is Archanaraman and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, and today we are going to look at ways to manage a sensory meltdown or a sensory overload. So what is a sensory overload? A sensory overload happens when one or more of your senses is triggered and then you react to it. So say for example, all of us have been in sensory overload situations. We may have gone to a party and the noise is too loud for us, or there are strobe lights in a party and it's too bright for us, and then we will find it too overloading on our system and we'll have to remove ourselves from the situation. Similarly, children go through sensory overload too. So you may notice that some children, when they have to take trains that go underground, below the ground, they can't tolerate the noise and so they will plug their ears. Or some of them, even when they hear sounds of hand dryers or blenders, they'll shut their ears or won't come to your kitchen. And there are some children who can't tolerate bright lights, so they will have to shut their eyes when they come out into the sunlight. And there are children who can't tolerate certain smells, so if you open certain fruits or cut open certain fruits, they'll have to dash out of a room. And so on. So when these senses have been triggered too much, and when you notice these signs, it may lead to a meltdown where children are crying, they're stomping, or they're rolling on the ground, and they cannot be calmed down. Or some of these children just totally shut down and refuse to talk to you. So here are some techniques that you can use. You can use these in classroom scenarios if you're a teacher managing these children, or if you're a parent managing these children at home. So the first thing is to remove these children and take them to a calm place where there is soft pillows or soft seating, and make sure there's nothing around them which they can throw at you or throw and damage. The second thing is to turn off the lights and also dim, or if you have a light dimmer switch, dim the lights out. And also, if you can, close the doors to minimize external noises. So say you're in a very busy corridor where the child is having a meltdown, take them to a classroom or take them to a room where you can shut all the doors and windows so that the noise is minimized for this child. The third thing is we can give them a breathing technique, which is a slow breathing technique. So I prefer teaching children using bubble wands, because when you use large bubble wands, in order to create many bubbles, the child has to breathe out slowly. So there are children who won't understand breathe in and out slowly. So what you can say is, smell the roses and blow the candles, and tell them to breathe in for a count of 4. That is, inhale for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for a count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this is going to then send out those signals to the body to calm down. It's going to send those signals from the brain down below which will then get them to calm down. The fifth thing is we can employ some grounding techniques. So this is a very useful list for you to have. So I have my list here. I'm going to look at it while I talk to you. The first thing is, you have to ask them to list out 5 things that they can see. So say they are in the bedroom, they can talk about posters, books, crayons, or anything around them. Or say if you're in an empty room, you can talk about the clothes that they're wearing. I have a shirt on, trouser, and so on. Then 4 things that they can touch. So they can touch the sofa cushions. They can probably touch your skin or their skin. They can feel their hair. They can, if there's a cuddly toy in their bedroom, they can touch the soft toy and talk about it. Okay. Then 3 things that they can hear. So you can talk about the buses that are going on the street, the cars, or any horn that you hear, bird song. But if you're in a very quiet area, then you can talk about 3 music tracks that they like. So maybe they like Wheels on the Bus, or if it's an older child, maybe they like Mozart, or they like a piece of a string instrument. You can talk about what they like. And then you can talk about 2 things that they can smell. So maybe it can be the smell of freshly baked cakes, or the smell of lavender oil, a massage cream, something like that. And 1 thing that they can taste. If they're not safe enough to taste something, actually have something, and they're lying down and having a full-blown meltdown, then you can talk about something that they like to eat. So I like to eat popcorn, I like the taste of ice cream, I like the taste of cola, and so on. So after you do the grounding techniques, you can then give them a sip of water to drink. And so if you implement all these techniques, they are going to be grounded by this stage. The other thing that I would encourage you as a parent or teacher to do is to incorporate slow breathing yourself while you're doing all this. This takes a lot of practice, so it's good to practice this. If you're a parent of a child that has frequent meltdowns, it's often good to practice watching your ingoing and outgoing breaths even during moments while you're not actively parenting, so that when meltdowns happen, you can then watch your breath while you're doing other things, so that we feel a bit more connected with the child. And also, if your child is at this height, try to get down to the same height of the child. So you may have to kneel down or put a short stool to sit, so that you're facing the child and you're not towering over the child. I hope you enjoy these tips, guys, and thanks for watching. If you would like to know more strategies or come to us for some online therapies, you could write to us at mindedgerehab@gmail.com, or get in touch with us on our WhatsApp number, which is given in the description bar down below. So that will be mindedgerehab@gmail.com. Good luck, guys. Bye-bye.